Hello. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Liquify tool, which is the one on the side here. Again, like a lot of the other tools I've already shown you, you've got multiple options for this. Now this allows you to manipulate your photographs and really kind of mess around. So for those of you who really want to explore something that may be a little bit more obscure and a bit more surreal, this is a nice way for you to do that. So the first one is push, and you've got to imagine this literally lets you push sections of your image around. So if I hold my mouse down over this side of the cactus and I pull while holding the mouse down, can you see I've taken that whole section of the image and pulled it and pushed it around so that it manipulates how it looks. If I press Ctrl Z, you can see the kind of before and after. You can change the strength and the size of this, so I can have it as a much bigger surface. And again, if I click and pull, you can see it really starts to morph and manipulate my image further. Again, not only can you change the size, but also the strength. So I can increase how much it pulls by. So that's it on 90%, so it's really starting to warp. And I can also change the density. So again, you can see it starts to really manipulate. So I think this is quite a fun tool to play around with and gives you some options to really start to change your image quite dramatically. If we move to the next one, this is to enlarge. So by clicking on it and holding, it will really zoom in on a section of your image. So the longer I hold it for, the more it sort of starts to shift. If I just hold it briefly, you can't see a huge difference, but obviously if I hold it like that, you will. So, and I can do this on multiple parts of my image. Again, the same things around size, strength and density apply to this tool. You've then got the reverse, so you've got the option to shrink. So again, if I hold it, you can see it starts to really pinch the image in and manipulate it that way. You've then got swell right and equally swell left, which you can probably imagine what this is going to do. But if I click, you can see it will start to spin your image and create a kind of vortex. And obviously I'm still holding it down, so it's continuing to spiral and spiral and spiral. And I imagine it will do this fairly indefinitely. I can drag it at the same time as well, so that I really start to include all the different elements of my photos and really morph them. And the swell left does exactly the same, but in the other direction, which is probably you guys had worked out without me telling you. And then finally, you've got restore. So if you've done anything, so for example, if I've swirled this left and I've actually gone, oh, you know what, I really don't like that, I can click on restore, I can hover over it and it will pull it back for me. It's not 100% accurate and the undo tool is better, but if you've done lots of morphing and you can't just undo the last thing you did, restore is a good option for you.